Howdy folks, welcome to episode 60. We are back at base, as you can see maybe. But yeah, we flew back to base and it looks like the sun's coming up. Is it? No, it's just going down. Okay, sun is just going down. I might sleep then. Let me check and see. Let's check and see that our fuel is fine here. Let's check our where is that? F3. You know, they changed the text here and they changed up the loading screen too. 1.5 is out and it's on the regular branch now. I didn't see any problems here when I loaded up. I didn't see any problems, you know, apart from the usual. But yeah, I didn't find any parts, and I did turn off the SI. But yeah, I didn't find any problems. Let me go check the registry and our base. Let's see, control panel. Yeah, we still have 54% fuel. Yep, we're fine on fuel. Okay, so why don't we sleep and see if we can make it daytime. There we go. And let's see how much of our fuel that ate up, right? So, you know, somebody mentioned, am I moving the ship by doing that? Yeah, I am. All right, somebody mentioned in the comments that, and that's actually a really good idea, is you could put like a motion sensor right next to the cockpit, so that basically when you're in the cockpit it turns the thrusters on. When you're out of the cockpit it doesn't, or you know, it turns them off or whatever. I assume that would work. I'm thinking in the past it wouldn't have, because I think when you enter and exit the cockpit it changes your location. I'm not positive about that though. I seem to have this memory of that happening. But anyway, we're gonna go over and get our water that we did, and we're gonna see if we can craft a bunch of oxygen in order to come on, you can do it. See if we can craft a bunch of oxygen in order to fill up. We want to fill up the our habit trails and everything else. We're gonna get all of our stuff ventilated so that we can turn on the oxygen. And wow. What is it? What was it I said about? Wow. It just keeps going too, doesn't it? Oh, wow, that's not cool. Let's see. See if we can... It's just going and going. Oh, that's so bad. All right. I'll be right back, maybe. Alright, we're back, and here's the loading screen. So I downsized my loading screen because they were in that tiny little thing, and all my loading screens, and now they're like totally horrible looking because they made them full screen. That figures. Alright, so there was a, they added a new melee thing for critters. Are they all here now, or is it just a couple of them? Okay. Alright, cool. So they add a new, because they did some new critter AI, so they added a new melee thing to it, and that was missing, and that's why it crashed. So that's that deal. Let's take this thing out. Yep, it's going to anyway. Might as well just go loot it, right? All right. I like that. It's, if nothing else, it's a nice early warning system. You know, for you when you're doing stuff out in your ship and you step out of your ship or whatever. It's like you hear the guns. At least you know something's coming at you, right? All right, let's go like this. We are okay with our temperature here, right? Yep, it looks like it. Okay, so can we? Oh, you know what? We can't do that with the drone, can we? We have to do that in person, don't we? All right. So yeah. So if we pick this up, it does that anyway. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna put it back down. We'll leave it here, and we'll get more, I suppose. Cool, that gives us the big water containers too. That's what I wanted. So I wanted the big water containers. I think that was the one, those are the ones that we get from the ice. So we'll put some more fuel in there too. Let's get this placed here. Why am I cold? I thought I had that all set up. I guess not. Okay. All right, and so do we have any, yeah, we have fuel in our inventory. Okay. We're gonna put some fuel in here before we get cold. So we'll go 3 in each one, and that should get us some more of the whatchamacallit, because we're going to need a lot of oxygen just to fill it up to begin with, but then after it's filled up, the initial filling, you know, it's not going to be here. After it's initially filled, it's not going to be, you know, we're not going to go through that much more oxygen every, you know, unit of time or whatever, right? So that's fine. We'll get all these. And then I need to put on my other jammies or whatever so that I can do this. And is this one? Nope. I think that's all of them, right? Let's see. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay, we got stuff in all of them. All right. Because our yeah, see, we have 3 insulation boosts. Okay, so it's only one thing. It's only one insulation that we're short on, as opposed to, it wasn't like we were stepping out with no protection whatsoever kind of thing. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do up here was I wanted to go up here and I wanted to do I wanted to put a landing bay for the ship. And so, you know, for the SVs and stuff, I wanted to put a thing. And the other thing we wanted to do was to put like a tower that goes up, and I think we'll go from right here up, you know, in the center, and it'll go up like a lot, and then we can go up from there. And you know what I need to do too is I need to turn this back off because I didn't do that after I reloaded. Speaking of building stuff, and but yeah, we're gonna make a tall tower. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that today, but we're gonna make a tall tower with like a nice glass observation room that we can, a lookout room where we can watch the sunrise and stuff like that. And so that's gonna be one of our things we're gonna do. So we'll put this down, and let's see if we've got. Yeah, the text. Is it just me? The text looks so different, doesn't it? And we don't need radiation. We do need food though. Let's grab another pizza here, and we're gonna need to make some pizzas soon too. All right, that's gonna be cool. Whoops. And what did I want to do there? You know, we could even do the capital vessel thing too if we have time, instead of the whatchamacallit. But let's go out here, and I need to grab. The other thing I wanted to do was get rid of all this stuff too, because we have, you know, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put on different. Oh, this text is different too, and it's way up there. Huh. I wanted to grab. Let's see, is there anything in that one? That's all of our building blocks. Okay. So let's go like this, and we'll get rid of this stuff out of our inventory. We can put this stuff back, and then we can grab our building supplies. So what we need to do is we need to get ventilators. We need to make some ventilators, and we need to what else did we need to do? We needed to make ventilators, and we need to make oxygen. So let's find, and these oxygen tanks we can take care of too. Why don't we get rid of this stuff also, because we already have. Huh, that's interesting the way it does that. All right. Because we already have all that stuff now. We don't need it anymore, right? The core, we're going to have to move the core sometime, too. We should probably do that before we put the oxygen in, shouldn't we? Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's go like this, and let's turn off the oxygen. There we go. Because the place we're standing in doesn't have any oxygen in it anyway, right? That looks... Is it just me? Yeah, they changed that look. It looks kind of odd, but I suppose I'll get used to that. I mean, it gives you more information about what's going on, doesn't it? So I suppose it's I don't know. Whatever. All right, so yeah, I think we have a core on us, so we can decide where we want to put the core. I probably need a room for that. Probably need a room for the core, don't you think? Maybe we'll leave the core, moving the core for a later thing. I was just thinking, though, if we're going to do oxygen. Yeah, let me see. Let's look real quick here and see if there's a place, because there's not like a room for that, and I think that should be its own separate room too. So I think that's another thing we're going to do, is we'll build a core room, and we'll put that somewhere over that end, I think. Okay, so let's get the size on our on our room here that we need it to be, right? And we're going to put one of these, or we're going to put a force field. We have force fields now. Let's see what the force fields are as far as sizes. See what sizes they give us. 3x5, 3x9. That's really big. How tall is that? How tall is that compared to this, right? Let's see if we can rotate it. Rotate it like this. Is it up now? Yeah, it's up. So that might be a good size. 3x9. I think that'll work. Yeah, that's the same size. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll put... And I'm just trying to decide whether I want to do a force field or one of these doors. But, because if we do one of those doors, I'm not sure that we'll be able to put a 3x9. I don't know if they have the same sizes, right? What was the other one? 3x5? Maybe 3x5 makes more sense, I think. Yeah, we'll do 3x5. I think this one is 3x5 maybe. Will it show us? Yeah, that's 5x3. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll make a 3x5 opening. Okay, so we need a bunch of blocks, not steel blocks. We need concrete blocks. All right, let's grab our blocks from here. And so we're going to need to make a bunch of concrete blocks. We're going to need to make... what was the other thing we need to make? We need to get some doors put in, and we need to craft ventilators and the other stuff. Okay, so let's head over there, and we'll see what we can do as far as that goes. And then what was the other stuff? Make water source, garden, bedroom. We get the garden. We need a bedroom and a lounge. Okay, the landing bay. All right, cool. So we're going to go like this. Let's see. There we go. Teleport, right? And I hope that it doesn't use up all of our stuff. All right, and there we go. And we'll go like that. All right, cool. Is that open right there? Or was it just me? Oh, it's just because I couldn't see the bottom. It looked like it was open there. All right, so we need to ventilate this. And I need to decide where we're going to put. I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put a single thing here. So we'll do that in a little bit too. We're going to have to swap those windows out. Do we have... Yeah, we have armored windows. Okay, so we're going to stand up here. And we're going to do oxygen. How much oxygen do we even need for this? It's not going to tell us until we put in the ventilators, is it? Yeah, currently needed to fill. Okay. So we have to put up our ventilators first, and then we can figure out how much oxygen we're going to need. And then the other thing we need is a few ventilators. Why don't we just make like 10 of them, right? Because we're going to need them for all the separate rooms. Let's see if we can do ventilators. Right? Let's just do 10 of those. And then we need to make oxygen. And how much oxygen? Let's see. Let's go oxygen. Is it oxygen or O2? Let's go like this. Is it over here? There we go. O2 bottles. Those take water containers. We have enough steel plates, do you think? Right? And we have water containers. We have tons of water containers. Okay, so we can make like 500 without using up more than the water containers we have. All right, let's do this real quick before we get too far. Is we're going to do this intersection here, I think, and we're going to put a door on there is what we're going to do. So do we have a door? We have a door. All right, we're going to take this one out, and we're going to put in a door here. So we'll put, let's get this one. They don't have a hatch, do they? They don't have like an up-down hatch. I don't think they do. And which way do we want this to face? Like that? Sure, why not? Is that right? That isn't right. I need to do that the other way. Let's go like this. We're going to do it like that. And then we're going to take this one out. It's kind of cool sounding, isn't it? There we go. All right, that's how we wanted to do that, because otherwise it'll block our oxygen. And that should let us put our oxygen in here. Where are we going to put the ventilator? We can put the ventilator in one of these corners, maybe, something like that. Let's see what kind of look we can get going for our ventilator. We have these little things, and we have little cube corner. a little this thingy. I think that's what we'll do is we'll put that in here and we're going to put it on the bottom like that. And hopefully we can walk underneath that. Let's see if it'll let us walk underneath that without getting stuck. Yep. Okay, cool. So we can walk underneath that. Let's see what that looks like. Let's go like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Okay. All right. So we need to get this other room over here put in. And the other thing we need to do, I think we have a door over here also for building purposes, don't we? We still have a door there? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. So we're going to use... Can we do it? Can we do it? Here, let's go like this. There. That old trick. All right, so we need a place to put our core and our ventilator. And I think what we can do is we can put our ventilator in the... Did we put one in the roof? We did not put one in the roof. Okay, so we can go like this. And we can put one here. See? Because that ventilates both sides of this. Kill two birds, right? All right. I thought I had one like back there or something like that, but I guess not. Okay, so now if we look at our P screen, we should have... See, we need 5,000. That's it? That doesn't seem like very much, does it? It doesn't seem like that much, I think. Okay. 5,000. All right, so let's see if we can craft that and get it... See if we can craft it and get it made. And get this filled up with oxygen. And then we can move on to our next task, our room. Instead of me just talking. So, while we're doing this, the trading... we did the trading last time, right? And, oh, I need to grab those too when I'm done. Let's get the oxygen going here. So how much is this? 250 and we 500. So 2 of those is 500, so 20 of those? Really? Is that it? That seems like we need to make 100 of these. Let's just make 100 of them. Because then we'll use them up in a little bit. But anyway, so we made the... there's our cores. We made the... oh, I need to make blocks too before I forget. Yeah, we'll get back on topic in a second. Let's make a couple more of these. 2, 300. All right. So anyway, we went and did the trading. And, it's totally... The way the trading works is totally like classic Empyrion style, where it's like, you have nothing, now you have unlimited supplies. It's totally the rags to riches, as I call it, style. And let's see if we can go... Where's our oxygen room? It's over here. It's totally rags to riches style. I need to switch my suit, my armor suit, because this one is way too slow. I can't move very fast. Let's go like this. Let's put all the oxygen we can fit in here. Let's see if we can now put in our oxygen. Yeah, it looks like it. So let's see where our oxygen is now. We're just going to show the oxygen so we can see everywhere that it is and everywhere that we need to add. Okay. So yeah, we need a room or a ventilator in here. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to get all the rooms ventilated. So we're going to put a ventilator on top of here, I think. Let's see, would that be here? And we're going to put a ventilator here. And I actually need to pick the ventilator to do that, don't I? And I think that's going to be a half cube, right? So we'll go there. Cool. All right. And there we go. Cool. So we can now ventilate all of our rooms. But yeah, it's totally the rags to riches thing where you have nothing and then all of a sudden there's no progression at all. It's not like... And of course they did like the laziest thing and put all the traders together. Well, I'm sure they didn't do that on purpose. I'm sure that was just a matter of they didn't have they haven't gone through to double check it. So I guess we're gonna have to put the ventilator over on the side somewhere, because if we put it here, then it's... Well, if we put it here, it still works. That could even let us take that one out if we do this. If we put a ventilator here, and then, oh man, that crashing block sound. The crashing block sound is just, terrible, right? Cold wave. That's funny that there's a cold wave, considering we're already at Super ridiculous cold. Okay, so we have oxygen in this room. We have oxygen in the hallways. Let's go check. And we have oxygen in the hallways because of this, I think. I am not positive on that. Let me double check. Yeah, it looks like the way we did our hallways, it's not going to constrict off the oxygen. As you can see up there, it's all in those blocks. So if we take this one out, we should be okay. Let's take this one back out. Right? Yep, we still have oxygen here. So we can put one in here. And that's going to be... Is that going to be the regular... Let me do this. Because I think if we do this... I think if we do this, it won't turn on. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah. We're going to need to put a ventilator. I guess we'll put it above the door. Or we'll put it there? No, we'll put it above the door. That's fine. All right, let's go like this. There we go. All right. And I know I could put something else that isn't a ventilator that's just basically not airtight, but I like it like that. Okay. I like having it that way. I want each room to have its own fan and stuff like that. I mean, we don't want to cheese it too much. But yeah, it's total typical... it's totally what anybody who listens to or watches my series and listens to my constant nitpicking about the game would come to expect, right? It's totally classic Empyrion. Here, we added this resource. Let's make it so that you only have to find it once, and then you have it forever, you know? So basically money is instant rags to riches. But you know, it's basically we can check off the checkbox. That's all we care about. It's not did it improve the game, it's can we check off the checkbox. Okay, so here's our... I should have come and picked these. I really should have come up and picked these before I did the sleep in the bed thing, shouldn't I? You think? I think that probably would have been a good idea to do that. Let's see if we can get the rest of these. Apparently the tomatoes are not done growing, and I have no way to tell how much time is left on them, do I? This won't show us. Just growing. It doesn't say how much time is left. Alright. It's figures. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see if we can put these in our ship before I forget. Right? We'll get this one more room, and then we'll put that stuff in the ship, I think. And then we can get our nice little... thingy laid out. So let's go like, is this one is the fuel tanks. Let's see if we can put something in the roof here too. Go like this. I love how these are all not even. I know it's gonna drive people nuts. But they're not symmetrical, you know. It's not in the middle. Wow. There we go. Okay, so I think we have oxygen in every room up here. So we need to go back downstairs to check anyway, right? For the fun of it. So run back downstairs, and I need to change my armor anyway. Go and change your armor. Okay. It's interesting that they have the big and the little O2 things. All right. Oh, and a little bit of trivia for those who haven't seen it in the previous series. Let's go like this. So the elements for earth, wind, air, and fire. Whoops! I hit the wrong button. I meant to hit the console. See, I was trying to talk and think at the same time. So the elements for earth, wind, air, and fire. They were represented by. Whoops. There we go. I know I'm using like a ton of fuel doing that, standing around. They were represented by the platonic solids, and the one for air was the octahedron. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or if that was just a coincidence, but I always think that's kind of cool every time I see these, because these are octahedra. If you look at them, they're the platonic solid. Anyway, it looks like everything. That's a lot of air, isn't it? But see, that's the thing, is that's a lot of air, but it's not like we use more of it by doing that. So we can turn off our show oxygen thing. We're going to go in and change our armor so that we're not wasting a ton of food. Just Yeah, see, we're eating like mad here with our food. So let's go to our armor locker. Oh, it's the heavy armor, that's why. Okay, and we can do the medium armor. There we go. Yep, it's already set up with the multi-boosts. Alright, cool. Multipass. And we can eat that. Put that away. Alright, so let's get our thing laid out, because we have a few minutes here. I'm trying to decide whether to do that or get that. But yeah, we'll do that in next episode, I think. We'll get our, whatchamacallit, laid out and built, I think. So do we have, yeah, we grabbed all those. Alright, let's go like this. And we'll turn it back off. That's part of the how much fuel the teleporters use. I'm cool with the teleporters being fuel expensive. You know, if they were going to use pentaxid for something, oh yeah, look at how fast we can go now. That's much better. Much better. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to go like this. I love that little trick. Alright, and then we're going to lay out a room, and this is going to come out here and come out that way. Right? So we're going to put our stairs here. Do our stairs come to the... Yeah, they go like that. Alright. I'm just looking at the way these stairs go. We're going to have to start painting this stuff sometime soon, too. If we do this, are we going to have room, is the question. So I think we are going to go like this. One more over. Because we need room for this stuff. And then we're going to do this. And maybe we'll even leave it a block lower. I'm not sure. Should we leave? Nah, if we do that, that's going to be bad wrong in a bad way, not wrong in a cool, stylish way, right? So we'll put our stairs here, and then we need like a 3x5 is going to be our interior space. Is that it? That looks really small, doesn't it? That looks really small. I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to. So I think we are going to go by 9, aren't we? 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's our interior space that our force field is going to be on, or the door or whatever. And then we're going to go an extra one for the walls. An extra one for the walls. There we go. And then we're going to come out by however many blocks. So 1, 2. Can we do it? Is it going to let me? There we go. 3, 4. You can do it. Come on, over here. Oh, it's not going to let me because of the... Okay. Because you can only place so many blocks at a time. It's not going to let me. 4. So one of those is going to be the wall, right? This is going to be the wall. And then we went 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's come out another 2. We'll say 2, right? And so that's going to be our thingy. And then we're going to put walls up here. Let's go like this. We're going to put walls up here. And like this. And then we can put up our force field. Whoops. Yeah, it's still doing that thing where it only puts the block out. Okay. 3 by 9. Can we fit it there? Is that the right side? No, we need to go like this. So if we put our force field like that. Oh yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. And then we have our doors and stuff. So where's the center of this? Where's the center on the symmetry plane? It's going to be here. And let's see if that definitely isn't right. Is that it? Let's see if that's the symmetry plane. Take that out. And let's go like this. Does that look right? Let's see. Nope, it's off by 1. Okay, so we need to come over by half a block. Like that. Alright, let's take this one out of here. And let's try this again. It just looks... Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get used to that. Is that... Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. And then we can put in, this is just going to be a giant face. Yeah. This is going to be a giant face. This one's going to go here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to put that there or not. Let's go like this. And we'll get these put up here. There we go. And then we're going to put in our door. We'll get, you know, we'll get the basics put in here. And I think, because I think we can put the ventilator on the top. Let's get our door put in. We're going to need to craft more doors too, aren't we? And we need to switch that to this one, I believe. Centered door. There we go. Oh, it's going to try to put all that stuff in, isn't it? All right, and then we can do our windows on the side. Where are our windows? Heavy windows. And we can do these. So we need those. We need to turn them over. Whoops. And is that going to be like that? Is that right? Yeah, because that's going to be a roof, isn't it? I'm trying to remember now. Is that 2 blocks? No, it is only 1 block. Okay. All right. Just making sure. We'll get all these set up. And then we can... I think we're going to need to do this for this one. There's page up. There we go. We'll put these in. Because this is going to be fast for these. Because of the... Here, can we do... Which ones do we have here? We have smooth corners. We have diagonals. Let's see what we have that... Let's do these ones. See which ones we don't have already, right? So we'll go like this. And these rooms are getting fast to build, aren't they? And... Whoops. Did I really... I ran out of them. Yeah, see, I had to speak. I had to go, wow, this is easy. This is going to go fast. All right, and then we'll do our ramps. It's always something, isn't it? We'll get these going. So, yeah, I think what we're going to do is next time we'll do the... we'll definitely get the... here. We'll get that modification for the thingies in, and that was... It's not that one. Right? It's not that one, it's this one. No? Yeah, that is that one. Okay. I knew that. I was just testing you guys. But yeah, next time we'll get the CV thing worked out and all that stuff. That should be fun. So we need the windows in here. Let's get our blocks, our cube halves again. And we're going to flip those over. And we'll go like this. Is this actually going to be even? It's actually going to be even. Just to mess with you. And that sound, every time that sound goes off, it makes me think that the SI just collapsed. All right, we have only 8 of these windows, really? I thought we had more than that. All right, let's see what we can do as far as... I think we can go... We can go like this. 2, 4... And then we can go 6, 8, right? So then we need 1, 2, we need 4 more of those, and we can fill that in. And then yeah, and then we need the windows to put in here. So what we can do is we can put do what we did before. We're gonna put in our thingies. All right, cool. We'll put in our little habit trail. So I think that's gonna be it for episode 60. I'm gonna do the habit trail on 60.5. We'll do a bonus episode or whatever, and we'll get that cleaned up. So we'll do 60.5. That's gonna be it for episode 60. Join me in episode 61. What we'll do, I'll get all that cleaned up. You guys know how that works. Yeah, join me in episode 61. We'll get our little mechanism put in there and get our observation tower built, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be it for 60. I'll see you guys in episode 61. Later.